Good morning, I'm Peter Milios from the Finance News Network. The Dow Jones Industrial Average and the S&P 500 both slipped overnight, retreating from their recent record highs. The S&P 500 dropped 0.19%, while the Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 293.47 points, or 0.7%. Both indexes touched fresh intraday records in early trading before the Dow snapped its four-day winning streak. Meanwhile, the Nasdaq Composite managed a slight gain of 0.04%. 9 out of the 11 sectors in the S&P 500 closed in negative territory, led by energy as US crude oil futures fell. Turning to company news, General Motors and Ford both fell over 4% after downgrades from Morgan Stanley. A 5.5% decline in Amgen also weighed heavily on the Dow. Chevron shares were down more than 2%. Technology stocks were a bright spot in the market. Hewlett-Packard Enterprise surged over 5% following an upgrade from Barclays, which pointed to strong demand for AI data centers as a key growth driver. Nvidia also rose 2.2%, pushing its market capitalization past the $3 trillion mark. Despite the day's losses, all three major indexes are on track for a positive September, though concerns about a slowing economy persist following last week's Federal Reserve rate cut. The central bank's decision to lower interest rates has thus far helped the S&P 500 defy what is typically a challenging month for stocks. With the Fed now actively reducing rates, investors are increasingly shifting their focus to the broader economy. In economic news, new home sales fell 4.7% in August to 716,000, down from July's revised figure of 751,000. Investors are also awaiting weekly jobless claims data set to be released on Thursday. And looking ahead to the Australian landscape, the SPI futures are pointing to a 0.2% gain. Thank you for listening.